Everyone was afraid of our giant dog until they saw who he chose to protect. Most people had the same reaction when they first saw Drax. Whoa, that's not a dog, that's a horse. And honestly, I couldn't blame them. At over 125 pounds, Drax looked intimidating. His massive frame filled every doorway, and strangers often stopped in their tracks when they saw him. Some people even crossed the street to avoid him. But the one person who never seemed afraid of Drax was the smallest member of our family, our son. And from the very beginning, there was something special between them. We brought Drax home when he was only 8 weeks old. Not long after that, we found out we were expecting our first child. As my pregnancy progressed, Drax's behavior started to change. Every evening, he would quietly settle beside me on the couch. Sometimes he'd gently rest his head against my growing belly. "Hey, buddy," I'd laugh, rubbing his ears. The baby isn't here yet, but Drax would simply stare back at me with those calm, thoughtful eyes. Looking back now, I truly believe he knew something important was happening. When our son was finally born, we were cautious. After all, Drax was going to grow into a giant dog. But from the very first day, he surprised us. He never pushed for attention, never jumped around the baby, and never acted rough. Instead, he seemed to appoint himself as our son's personal guardian. Whenever the baby cried, Drax would quietly appear nearby. Whenever I carried our son into another room, Drax followed at a respectful distance. Nobody trained him to do it. He simply decided that protecting this tiny human was his responsibility. As our son grew, so did their friendship. One day, while we were helping our baby learn how to roll over, Drax suddenly flopped onto the floor and rolled over beside him. My husband burst out laughing. Did Drax just show him how to do it? Honestly, it looked exactly like that. From then on, the two became inseparable. Whenever our son played on the floor, Drax was nearby. Whenever he bounced in his jumper, Drax lay at his feet, watching over him. It felt like watching two best friends discover the world together.
All right, you guys asked, so here it is. Here's some training tips that we've implemented since we have a mobile baby.
By the time our son turned 1, Drax had reached his full size. He was enormous, but somehow still believed he was a tiny lapdog. Around that same time, our son began taking his first steps. Sometimes I wonder if Drax motivated him. Every time Drax walked away, our son seemed determined to follow. He'd stumble, fall, get back up, and keep trying. "Come on, buddy, you can do it," we'd cheer. And every successful step was met with an excited tail wag from Drax, as if he were celebrating too. For our son's birthday, we bought him a small ball pit. The plan was simple. It was supposed to be for the toddler. Unfortunately, nobody explained that part to Drax. Every time our son climbed into the ball pit, Drax somehow squeezed himself in right beside him. Plastic balls flew everywhere. Many didn't survive the experience, but neither of them seemed to care. The joy on their faces made the mess completely worth it. Today, Drax and our son are growing up side by side. One of my favorite sights is watching them sit together by the front window. If they hear a strange noise outside, both of them freeze and stare out with the same curious expression. It's like watching two neighborhood detectives working the same case. Sometimes I catch myself standing quietly in the hallway just watching them, trying to memorize the moment. People often ask me what it's like raising a child alongside such a massive dog. The truth is that Drax completely changed my understanding of what dogs can be. He taught me that true strength isn't about size or power, it's about gentleness. It's about choosing patience when you're bigger, stronger, and could easily do otherwise. Every day, Drax chooses kindness.
Good boy.
If this story reminded you of a special pet in your own life, take a moment to appreciate them today. The love animals give us is often quiet and easy to overlook, but it can leave a lasting mark on our hearts. And if you're considering bringing an animal into your family, take the time to learn about their needs and responsibilities first. The strongest bonds are built not only on love, but on understanding and commitment.